Welcome back to our channel. 2022 flies by and some of us are still in search of new and interesting books to read this year. Today we're presenting to you most popular books published in September 22 according to Goodreads. If you're new to our channel, we are reading most popular books in public domain. Now let's dive right in. The first book's author is well-known Stephen King with his fairy tale. It's about a 17-year-old boy who turns into a parallel world and has to save both our world and theirs. Charlie Reed looks like a regular high school kid, great at baseball and football, a decent student, but he carries a heavy load. His mom was killed in a hit-and-run accident when he was 10, and grief drove his dad to drink. As his life goes on, he finds new people and, most importantly, a portal to another world. Check out the book to see what happens there. Elena Armas, Goodreads Choice Award winner, presents her book, The American Roommate Experiment. The book is a follow-up to The Spanish Love Deception, featuring Rosie Graham and Lucas Martin. They are forced to share a New York apartment. Rosie has just quit her well-paid job, and now she has a terrible writer's block. Then the ceiling of her New York apartment literally crumbles on her. Luckily, she has her best friend, Lina's spare key while she's out of town. But Rosie doesn't know that Lina has already lent her apartment to her cousin Lucas, who Rosie has been stalking on Instagram. But maybe Lucas can inspire her for her new literary beginnings. The answer is in the book. Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. A deeply atmospheric story about ancestral magic, an unsolved murder, and a second chance at true love. Emery Blackwood's life changed forever the night her best friend was found dead, and the love of her life, August Salt, was accused of murdering her. Years later, she is going what her teenage self swore she never would, living a quiet existence on the misty remote shores of Ceros Island and running the family's business. But when the island, rooted in folklore and magic, begins to show signs of strange happenings, Emery knows that something is coming. Kingdom of the Feared by Carrie Maniscalco. Amelia is reeling from the shocking discovery that her twin sister Victoria is alive. But before she faces the demons of her past, Amelia yearns to claim her king, the seductive Prince of Red, in the flesh. Amelia doesn't simply desire his body, she wants his heart and soul, but that's something the enigmatic demon can't promise her. From New York Times best-selling author of the Stalking the Jake the Ripper series comes the steamy conclusion to Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy. Diana Rayburn presents Killers of a Certain Age. Older women often seem invisible, but sometimes that's their secret weapon. They've spent their lives as the deadliest assassins in a clandestine international organization, but now, when they are 60 years old, 4 women friends can't just retire, it's kill or to be killed in this action-packed thriller. Next comes Maggie O'Farrell's The Marriage Portrait. From the author of the breakout New York Times bestseller The Hamnet, Maggie O'Farrell presents The Marriage Portrait. It's an electrifying new novel set in Renaissance Italy and centering on the captivating young Duchess, Lucrezia de' Medici. Full of drama and verve, with which she illuminated the Shakespearean canvas of Hamnet, Maggie O'Farrell brings the world of Renaissance Italy to jewel-bright life and offers an unforgettable portrait of a resilient young woman's battle for her very survival. Caroline Huynh presents The Fortunes of Jaded Women. Everyone in the county knew that the Duong sisters were cursed. It started with their ancestor, who dared to leave her marriage for true love. So a fearsome Vietnamese witch cursed her and her descendants so they would never find love or happiness. The Winners by Frederick Beckman. 2 years have passed since the events that no one wants to think about. Everyone has tried to move on, but there's something about this place that prevents it. the residents continue to grapple with life's big questions. What is a family? What is a community? And what, if anything, are we willing to sacrifice in order to protect them? When in Rome by Sarah Adams. Opposites certainly attract for the stranded pop star and small-town baker in the charming slice of romance from the author of the TikTok sensation The Cheat Sheet. Amelia Rose, known as Ray Rose to her adoring fans, is burned out from the years of maintaining her Princess of Pop image. Inspired by her favorite Audrey Hepburn film, Roman Holiday, she drives off in the middle of the night for a break in Rome, Kentucky. That is, Amelia can't resist falling for the cozy town and her grumpy tour guide, but even Audrey had to leave Rome eventually. And finally, Jenna Rose Nethercott presents Thistlefoot. In the tradition of modern fairy tales like American Gods and Spinning Silver comes a weeping epic rich in Eastern European folklore, a debut novel about the ancestral hauntings that stalk us and the uncanny power of a story. The Yaga siblings, Bellatine, a young woodworker, and Isaac, a wayfaring street performer and a con artist, have been estranged since childhood, separated both by resentment and by wide miles of American highway. But when they learn that they are to receive a mysterious inheritance, the siblings are reunited, only to discover that their bequest isn't land or money, but something far stranger, a sentient house on chicken legs. An enchanted adventure illuminated by Jewish myth and adorned with lyrical prose. So these were 10 most popular books published in September 22, according to Goodreads. We hope you will like some of them. Goodbye.